So students, today the paper of mathematics are here. The paper is on both version, Hindi and English both. So today we will study the paper of high school exam, main exam 2025 board paper. This is the paper of maths. The section is of four category. Section A, first of all, from question 1 to question 5, all are of objective type questions. Section second is from question number 6 which carry 2 marks, from question number 6 to question number 17 which carry 2 marks. Then after that, section third, that is question number 18, 19 and 20 which carry 3 marks, and that after that section D, that is fourth section, 21 question number, 22 question number and 23rd. All questions carry 1 marks, 2 marks, 3 marks and 4 marks, and you have to give the time double of the marks. First of all, here we study about the multiple choice question. So here we study the HCF of number 6 and 20 is, there is two numbers 6 and 20, their HCF is 2. So the first correct answer is the correct answer is 2. Then after that, when A1 upon A2 equal to B1 upon B2 equal to C1 upon C2, then the system of equation A1x B1y plus C1 is equal to 0 and A2x plus B2 is plus B2y plus C2 is equal to 0 has, when all the three A1 A2 B1 B2 C1 C2 are equal, then there is infinitely many solution. After that, question number third, the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 has real and equal roots if we have to know about the real and equal roots, then we shall study about equal root, then b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. If distinct root, then b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. If unreal roots, then b square minus 4ac is less than 0. After that, 10th term of an AP is 2, 4, 6 and that is on. Here first term is 2 and their common difference is 4 minus 2, that is 2. So the 10th term formula is a plus 9d. So when we are putting here, then we know that their 10th term is 20. The distance between the point 2, 3 and 4, 1 is, when we here recognize that the distance formula is root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. On putting these values, we shall get that the answer of here is 2 root 2, that is root 8. So next, how many tangents can a circle have? When the point is on the circle, then there is infinitely many tangents. When the point is external point, then there is only 2 tangents. When the point is internal point, there is no tangents. After that, fill in the blanks. Root 2 is an irrational number. A polynomial of degree 3 is called cubic polynomial. In the AP, 3 by 2, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, minus 3 by 2, the common difference is, when we subtract 1 by 2 from 3 by 2, we get 2 by 2, that is minus 1. So its correct answer is minus 1. All congruent triangles are similar triangles. A line intersecting a circle in 2 points is called secant. For any event E, PE plus P not E is equals to 1. Then we get write true or false in the following question. First, area of similar triangle are always equal, that is false. The area of similar triangle are not equal because their ratios of sides are in the proportion. Second, 1, 2, 1, 3 is not an AP. It is true because their common difference are not same. The distance of a point from the y-axis is called y-coordinate. When we take a point and we find their distances from x-axis and y-axis, we get that when we find y-axis distance, we get x-coordinate. And when we find y-coordinate, we get from x-axis, we get y-coordinate. Then after that, the volume of a cone is pi r square. It is false because the volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Next, the probability of an event E is a number PE such that PE is less than equal to 1 and greater than equal to 0. That is true because the probability must be greater than or equal to 0 or less than equal to 1. Probability of different categories, when it is given in percentage, the percentage is from 1 to 100%. When it is given in fraction, it is given that the numerator is greater than or equal to denominator. When it is given in integers, that is always it is positive integers. Next, the area of minor segment is less than the area of corresponding sector. That is true because when we draw a circle and a sector is drawn, their segment is always smaller than whole sector. So here we see that the area of segment is less than the area of corresponding sector. That is true. Then match the column. 9 sec square a minus 9 tan square a. Here we get the value as first option as 9 because when we common as 9, sec square a minus tan square a's value identity is 1. Cos 0 degree value is always 1. That is first answer, that is second answer. Sin 0 degree is always value 0. Area of sector when angle theta is given. For area, we use theta by 360 pi r square. Curved surface area of hemisphere. So the curved surface area of hemisphere is always 2 pi r square. Total surface area of hemisphere is always 3 pi r square. So match the column is completed. Write the answer in one word sentence of each. Write the standard form of a quadratic equation. For quadratic equation, standard form is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And then after second question, write any one condition of similarity of two triangles. For the similarity of any two triangle, their angle must be equal, and for second condition, their sides are in similar proportion. Then third. So the third question is find the distance between the origin and the point x1, y1. By using distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 का whole square plus y2 minus y1 का whole square. By putting the first x1 or y1 is equal to 0, here 0 and here 0, and x1 y1 is x1 y1, that is x2 x1 and y2 y1. On evaluating the following question, we get that answer is root over x1 square plus y1 square. So the correct option of this is x1 square root over x1 square plus y1 square, the distance of the given points. Fourth is, if the shadow and the height of the pole are equal, it means the pole and the shadow of the pole are equal, means it is 1, that is 1. Then what will be the angle of the elevation of the sun? For finding the angle of elevation, we use trigonometric ratio formula, that is perpendicular upon base, that is tan theta. From the given one, we see that the tan theta is perpendicular is already 1 and the base is already 1. So value of tan theta when 1 is given, then the angle will be 45 degree from the trigonometric ratio table. Next, question number 5. Write the formula of length of arc of a sector of an angle theta and the radius r. For the formula of length of arc, that is theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. The formula of length of arc. Write the class mark of 20 to 40. Class mark means xi. Xi is equal to lower limit plus upper limit upon 2. It means lower limit is 20 and upper limit is 40 divided by 2. We get here 30. We get answer as 30. So the middle point class mark of the 20 to 40 interval is 30. After that, question number 6 is find the HCF of 96 and 404 by prime factorization method. Here we find HCF of by prime factorization of 96 and 404. We find HCF of the given question. After that, our question is express the number 148 as the product of its prime factor. Prime factor means first of all we do the prime factorization of 148. After that we solve it as by the method. Question number 7. Write the statement of the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Fundamental theorem of arithmetic is from first chapter. Write the statement from the given book and learn it. Or explain why 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13 and 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 1 plus 5 are composite numbers. First of all, take common 13. After that, multiply 7, 11 into 1 plus 1. After solving that, we get a composite number. It means the overall, the multiplication is also a composite number. Here, when graph is given and y is equal to px is given, equation as, it means p of x means here the equation is given in the form of x. When in the form of x is given, we choose that how many intersection points are of x. So here 3 intersection points are given. So the answer will be number of zeros is equal to 3. So the number of zeros will be how many? 3. Next question, or x square minus 3x minus 10. Find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. For finding zeros of the quadratic polynomial, we use middle term splitting method. Middle term minus 3 is splitted in the form of minus 5 plus 2. After that, solve it and get the zeros as 5 and 2. Find the zeros of 4u square plus 8u. From the given equation, we take common 4u, and after taking common 4u, it will become u plus 2. After that, putting equal to 0, from the given one, we get answer as u is equal to 0 and u is equal to minus 2. Or find a quadratic polynomial if the sum and the product of zeros are minus 1 upon 4 and 1 upon 4 respectively. Using the quadratic formula x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta, we get, putting the value sum of zeros means alpha plus beta is equal to minus 1 upon 4 here, and alpha into beta, that is 1 upon 4 here, we get x square minus already 1 by 4 minus plus का 1 upon 4x and plus का 1 by 4. After that, taking common 1 by 4, we get 4x square plus x plus 1. So our required quadratic polynomial is 1 by 4 bracket 4x square plus x plus 1. Next question. Solve the following pair of linear equations: x plus 2y is equal to 8 and x minus y is equal to 8. By using any one of method, either substitution or either elimination, we can find the value. Or question, on comparing a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2, find out whether the pair of linear equations 2x minus 3y is equal to 8 and 4x minus 6y is equal to 9 are consistent or inconsistent. Here a1 is 2 and a2 is 4, means 2 by 4 first ratio. b1 is minus 3 and b2 is minus 6, that is minus 3 by 6 minus 6 second ratio. c1 is 8 and c2 is 9. So from the above simplification, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, but that is not equal to c1 by c2. So the given equations line are in the form of parallel line in the graph. So there is no solution. That's why the given pair of linear equations are inconsistent. Find the 10th term of AP. By here first term is 2 and common difference is 7 minus 2, that is 5. And the formula of 10th term is a plus 9d. On putting the values of the given one, we can get the answer of the following question. Or which term of the AP is 21, 18, 15 is minus 81. Where we don't know that is which term of AP is this, then we take as an. An means nth term. From the given AP, we get a1, a, that is 21, d is equal to 18 minus 21, that is minus 3, and an is given. By using the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, we get as the following as answer, that which term of the AP is minus 81. Write the statement of the basic proportionality theorem. Basic proportionality theorem means BPT. BPT means Thales theorem already. What Thales theorem said, that he said that if a line divides the two sides of the triangle such that the drawn line is parallel to third line, then the two sides which are divided at two distinct points, they are in the same ratio. Thales said that. Our question is, in the figure OA into OB is equal to OC into OD, then so that angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D. If OA and OB are multiplied, we can write as OA by OC equal to OB by OD. It means that ratio of their corresponding sides are in same proportion. It means that when ratio are in same proportion and they are vertically opposite angle, means both triangle are similar. When both triangle are similar, we can say that their alternate angles are also equal. So from the above question, it is simplified. Next question is 13. Find a point on the y-axis which is equidistant from the point A 6, 5 and B minus 4, 3. Means the point is of y-axis. Y-axis means x is 0 and y is, that is given. And the first point A is here and the B is here. Means if this is P point, then we take as AP is equal to BP. After putting the values from the distance formula, we can find the answers of the given one. Next question is find the distance between A, B and minus A, minus B. On putting the values in the distance formula, we get as minus A minus A, that means minus 2A ka whole square, and minus B, that is minus 2B ka whole square. Minus 2A का whole square means 4A square plus 4B square root over in under root. On solving the above, we get answer as 2 root over A square plus B square. For question number 14 is if cos is equal to 3 by 5, find the value of sin and tan A. Cos A means base by hypotenuse. Base is 3, hypotenuse is 5. It means on putting the values in Pythagoras theorem, we get perpendicular as 4. When we get perpendicular as 4, we get that the value of sin A means perpendicular upon base, perpendicular upon a hypotenuse. Perpendicular we get 4 and the hypotenuse is already 5. Formula of tan theta is perpendicular upon base, that is perpendicular 4 and the base is 3. Our question is find the value of 2 tan 30 degree upon 1 minus tan square 30 degree. On putting the value of tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 2, on simplification we get the answer of the given question. In a circle of radius 14 cm, an arc subtends an angle of 45 degree at the center. Find the area of the sector formed by the arc. Pi is equal to 22 by 7 or pi is equal to 3.14. Radius is 14 cm given, theta is given 45 degree. Find the area of sector. Formula using area of sector theta by 360 into pi r square, we get the answer of the given sector area. Find the length of arc when radius is 7 and angle is theta. Theta is 60 degree. On putting the value in the formula of length of arc, that is theta by 360 into 2 pi r, we get the answer of the given question. Question number 16. Two players A and B play a tennis match. It is known that probability of winning the match is 0.63. What is the probability of B winning the match? If probability of A winning the match is 0.63, means if A wins, then B already lose. If A lose, then B already wins. Means probability of A plus probability of B is equal to 1. They are complementary events. So the probability of B is equal to 1 minus 0.63. That is, as answer we get 0.37. The probability of B winning the match. If a dice is thrown once, find the probability of getting a prime number. In a dice, there are 6 outcomes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Means number of total outcomes is equal to 6. Means NS value is 6. Prime number, there are prime numbers in a dice, that is 2, 3 and 5. There are 3 prime numbers. So the probability as this is 3 by 6, means 3 by 6 means 1 by 2. So the next question is 17 number. A bag contains 3 red ball and 5 black ball. A ball is drawn at a random from the bag. What is the probability that the ball drawn is red or not red? Total number of balls is 3 red plus 5 black, that is 8 balls. When red ball is drawn, that is 3 red ball. So first event is getting a red ball. So n even means 3. So the probability of getting red ball is 3 by 8. And the probability of getting not red means only black. So the number of black balls is 5. And so the probability of the not red is 5 by 8, and the probability of red is 3 by 8. One card is drawn from well shuffled deck of 52 cards. Find the probability of getting a red face card. When getting a red face card, we see that total for 52 cards. From them, total 6 red face cards are there. Total face cards are 12. 6 are of black and 6 are of red. So the probability is 6 of red face card from total 52 cards. So the probability is given as 6 by 52 means 3 by 26. Question number 18. Find the roots of the equation 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0 by factorization. On putting the values, we find that factorization method means middle term splitting method. Minus 5 is categorized into two forms. Minus 5 is categorized into two forms, that is minus 6 plus 1. So on putting the values of the given one, we can solve and find the answers of the given one. Or question, find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose squares is 365. First of all, let two positive integer consecutive positive integer x and x plus 1. Sum of squares means its square, and their sum is 365. On simplifying the given equation, we get as answer, and on solving the quadratic equation, we can solve the answer. 19th question, prove that the length of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. This is the theorem of chapter 10, that is theorem 10.2. Our question is, two concentric circles are of radii 5 cm and 3 cm. Find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. Concentric circle means one center and two circle. 5 cm radius means larger radius is 5 cm and the smaller radius is 3 cm. A chord is drawn from this which touches a smaller circle and which is chord for larger circle. It means it is tangent for smaller circle and chord for larger circle. On using the Pythagoras theorem, we get that the value of this is 4, because this is hypotenuse, this is perpendicular, this is base, and the total chord is this. But a theorem states that when a radius is drawn perpendicular to the chord is divided in the equal parts. Means if it is 4, then it is also 4. Means that length of the total chord is 8. On complete solving, we get the following answer. As same as question number 20 is of long question, so solve it. And also the question number 20 is from the chapter 12 cube. So learn all the formulas of surface area, curved surface area, total surface area and volume of the given solid surface shapes. Question number 21 is of chapter 3rd. Question number 22 is of chapter 9. And question number 23 is of chapter statistics, that is 13. So thanks for watching.